Do 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 do. Josh's Order Corner. That's me. This piece right here may be cursed because even when I got it from Zachary Horror Fan, H Fan, if you will, it took a while to get to me. Like tracking got all weird, and finally it showed up. This time around, I had to send it down to Florida to Chris Bond. There's gonna be a link for his consignment group down below. And then Chris sent it up to New York to Johnny Horror himself. And when Johnny Horror sent it back to me, I don't know what happened with the tracking, but even when the mail carrier came to the door today, he had to manually type it in because the barcode wouldn't scan. So tracking was all jacked up. I messaged Johnny yesterday. Today is the 30th. I messaged him yesterday. I was like, dude, I don't know what's going on with this, but it says it's stuck in New York. And he was like, and I sent him a nice gif of Fred Durst because Fred Durst is who teaches me to have faith, faith. Okay. Some trash everywhere. So let's check it out. Like I said, this has been around the block, and I'm so damn happy to have it back in my loving hands because it's traveled. It's spent more time in transit than it has gracing my walls, and it's gonna be home for a while, I think, unless somebody else pops up to sign. There's some other names I want to add to it. Let it go. Let it go. Jesus. Okay. Okay. This is. What an adventure that was. All right. I love that Johnny Horde is putting these on these now. It's just adorable. It makes me happy. It says Miss Me. On the other side here, it says Concrypt. This is the consignment group that he runs on Facebook. Thank you for your business, John at Concrypt, consigner and CEO. Let's take a breath for a second so Cujo can cough it out. All right, the most problematic video I've made in a long time. Let's crack this here. And slide it on out. Set that aside. John is usually really good about, like, if you get it signed at an event, he'll send you the pamphlet for it. So this is the pamphlet for Monster Mania. And this is actually the COA, the Certificate of Authenticity, for the Manfredini piece right here that he got signed for me in the past. So let's look at this piece here. This is, I've decided this year, instead of getting a bunch of individual pieces, I'm really going to try my best to just finish up some cast pieces because I'm hitting a weird point with collecting where I'm kind of over it. And I'd rather finish pieces that I've started. This piece came to me a while back, and it already had Shawnee Smith, Tobin Bell, Danny Glover right on there. So we sent it down to Florida to Chris Bond, and he added Cary Elwes to it right here. And then down here, we have Dina Meyer, who played Detective Cary in the first Saw. They're all signed in this great blue. We have Dr. Gordon right here. Do you do Gordon? Yeah, he has weird handwriting. But Dr. Gordon, Jigsaw, Amanda, Detective Tap over here. This piece right here is coming together insanely well. Obviously, receiving it with 4 names already on it helps. 3. But I love it. John was very like, dude, I'm so sorry. She signed it in this small Sharpie instead of this thick bad boy up here. I don't care. That looks fantastic. She has a beautiful, beautiful signature, especially compared to the others. Like, look at that. You can read the letters in her name. And then we have Danny Glover. He's close, I guess. Amanda's all right. Tobin Bell, he always has a nice, clean one. But then Cary Elwes. Elwes. I even looked at a video on how to pronounce his name before this. I would love to get Michael Emerson on this as Zepp. Dina Meyer, I was hesitant because she has such a small scene in the movie or time in the movie, but I don't want to add people outside of the initial Saw movie. I only want to do the first on this piece. There it is. So Chris Bond, John Z, thank you guys so much for making this happen for me. I'm stoked to have added both of these. I mean, Cary himself, like, he has done so many crazy things. Dina, she was also in Starship Troopers, but Cary was in, like, Robin Hood Men in Tights. He was in, I had it open here to tell you, but The Crush, Saw, Castle Christmas, Mission Impossible, The Princess Bride being like the movie everybody remembers him from. So Saw's kind of outside his normal realm. So it's really cool to add him to this with the rest of them and see how well this piece can grow. Tell me about your favorite cast piece. Let me know what you're working on. Until next time, don't be a dick,
Do
and
do
we'll see
do
you soon.
do 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 do.